Hello, hello. We are back. My name is Jordy. I am joined today by my buddy Malcolm, and we have
You're
Critic Corp. We are going to be reviewing Trick or Treat today, directed by Michael Dougherty. Came out in, I believe, 2008. Let me double check. 2007. My bad. Um, this is an anthology type movie with five different stories that kind of connect in a loose way throughout. It takes place on Halloween night. It's only an hour and 22 minutes, but I'm going to cut to the chase. This is my favorite Halloween movie to watch every year. It does qualify as horror, but there is some comedy sprinkled throughout. I think that this is an absolute gem of a movie. It didn't get released in the wide theaters because of the violence against the kids throughout and having the kids dead from the school bus accident and everything. But I
that was
think that,
uh,
what was that?
that was so fucked up.
Dude, this whole movie is fucked up.
That part particular, like the fucking parents put this nigga up to it. They put the bus driver up to it. Like what? Just because you don't want your child no more?
They
Cause he
basically
fuck?
said, fuck them kids.
Cause he mentally what? Oh my god, mentally challenged. Like what? Uh uh. Wild. That was wild.
I love all the stories within this, all the little dark humor that they have going on throughout. Sam is easily my favorite Halloween character.
Really?
I think I even have him above Michael Myers for a personal like favorite Halloween character. I think he just the jack o' lantern that comes up under the sack and everything. I think the design of the creature is so sweet. And also, he's almost the twisted Santa of Halloween, where he just gets revenge for anybody who is basically murdered on Halloween.
Mm.
So
I love.
I like that kind of little twist on it, but I think this was a great time overall, and I do love this movie. But I'm gonna pass it over to you real quick.
Yeah, fucking. I seen this movie low key like way back when it was like popping when it first came out on some random BS because I used to do that shit when I was younger. I used to like if it was 3 stars or more, I'll watch it. That's how I rated movies. That's how I did movies. So I would literally just go and turn shit on. And I came across the Trick or Treat and I was like, what the hell? I'm like, what is this? What am I watching right now? Like that shit, it was different. It was really different. I like how they just had a whole bunch of different perspectives of the story and how they all like led into each other. And then they went back on some, how that drew to that one, how they drew to this. Like it was wild. It was very wild and very paced, like very well. Like Jordy said, it was only what, an hour and 30 minutes, and they fit every single story in there perfectly, and it was like I said, it was a real good dialogue. Some scenes were fucked. I was like, wow. Especially when I was younger, I was like, what?
Did I scare you? I'm here.
Like I was like, bro, I was like, what the hell is going on? Like this boy,
Ladies
what do
and gentlemen,
Got my ghost shirt on for spooky season.
we got our man
you?
Eric showing up.
Chef
Boy.
Clark is here.
Chef Clark is here.
Clock it, boy. Clock it, boy.
Yeah, he was
So,
calling. That's why I had to mute myself real quick so I can pass it over to you.
Oh no, you're good. I figured something happened. But
Oh
yeah, back
no.
back to what I was saying. It was real crazy too how the little kids, the little girl, what was her name with the glasses? I forget her name, bro.
Oh, let me see if I can
She
pull it.
she was she was
Is it
fed up with
Macy?
this shit. Yeah, Macy. Yep. She was fed up with this shit, bro. She he said it's nice y'all turn to struggle, bro. Y'all been dealing with my shit this whole. I mean, I've been dealing with y'all shit this whole time. It's time for y'all to get a little taste of the bully shit. Like it was wild. It was wild. She let them niggas have it. Show. And then the old boy, the Steven. Nah, he told me to talk about fed up. That nigga was so fed up with his son, bro. He wanted
Dude,
he
Steven,
over here trying to he over here trying to bury this nigga, bury a dead body. His son just yelling out the window, Dad,
and Mr. Krieg,
Dad.
his neighbor, just yelling over, "What the fuck you doing?"
Bro,
Oh, and then they go
like
carve the guy's face. Like, what the fuck?
literally, bro. He was on all bullshit. His son was just trying to sabotage him. He knew what he was doing. He was just trying to sabotage him.
And then you have the whole werewolf situation and storyline with Lori. I
Is this
thought
a new
yeah.
movie or an old movie?
this is a 2007 movie.
It is older.
Okay. All right.
You might like this one.
Yeah, it's not really.
Just because my shirt's spooky doesn't mean I like spooky things all of a sudden like that.
Hey, man, this one, it's not super terrifying or anything. It's just really dark, and like the humor is dark as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not really scary.
Like, great
But yeah,
nonetheless.
that shit. And then the way they fucking showed showed Sam's face finally at the end. That shit, the graphics in that was fire. I'm for some 08, 07 movie.
They
I was
weren't
like,
even
what the
graphics.
hell?
That was all puppet work.
Really?
Yeah. Like that
Wow.
mask was
Yeah,
all
bro.
made real and everything. You can tell by the movements of the eyes, like they're a little bit animatronic looking, but I
Yeah.
love the look of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for that around that time, what stuff did they have available to make that look so realistic? It was that was good.
That's the
That was really
reason why I like a little bit older horror more than what's going on nowadays, because even in Smile at the very end, when you have that huge CGI mom or whatever, it kind of took me out of that movie. But with like Trick or Treat and Sinister,
Child's Play.
even
Child's Play.
Conjuring, like I feel like that was the point where we hit where like they were still using practical effects, and now we're to a point where they're starting to integrate a little bit too much CGI into horror movies, and it doesn't necessarily work to freak somebody out just because.
No, but the shit looks too real. I will tell you that, and that's why I'm not on board with it.
Bro.
Older horror
Yo,
movies
yo.
I could get with because I'm like, man, like I just gotta respect like they made do with nothing. Nowadays, you could just have a computer make it look like somebody really got decapitated.
I was about to say, y'all know the first Halloween, they did all that, like blew the leaves in the street,
Yeah,
all that shit, bro. Like these niggas didn't have nothing in the first budget of Halloween. Child's Play, they were sitting there playing with the fucking strings, making his fucking expressions, the dolls and expressions and shit. With the little bro. It's so wild how far they came. How far they done came on this horror shit. That shit's crazy.
no, 110% agreed. And it still shocks me to this day that this movie didn't get released in theaters because of all the violence against kids. Because I do remember seeing the trailer for this when I bought the DVD of 300. And I was so excited to see this movie just because it looks super freaky, but at the same time, super different and very Halloweeny. And it never came. And eventually, a few years down the line, I found out it got released straight to DVD and finally saw it. And I fucking love this movie.
I seen it on Netflix when I seen it. Like I said, this one I was doing. This one Netflix used to have the little star ratings by the movies.
Yeah.
Literally 3 stars up. I'm watching it. Three
Man,
stars. I'm watching it.
now
I'm
it's
like,
like 87% match. You might like this.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean the
which
movie's not
means
garbage.
nothing. Just
Hell
because
yeah,
it's in
still
the
don't
same
mean nothing.
category of what you watch, and I'm just like, that don't mean shit to me.
Yeah, I watch everything, bro. I literally watched a fucking Shell 2 weeks ago with you. All right, and again,
Nana
2 nights.
Connie, boy.
We watched the old nigga get mesmerized by an iPhone.
Bro, if that movie is so close to being like worse than Morbius.
Bro, it is for me. It is. I'll
I
talk about
honestly,
more.
just because Morbius contradicts like every single thing about it, like that movie just didn't have like an ending to it. Morbius just is fucking trash. Like Mr. Harrigan's, I'm not defending Mr. Harrigan's phone at all. Don't get me wrong. That is a garbage movie. That is easily the #2 worst movie of the year. Morbius,
Bruh.
I think, is just shittier.
Oh, and Malcolm, a little
Mhm.
bit of a trivia question for you. Do you know who Mr. Krieg also plays in a TV show?
Oh yeah, I figured that. I mean, I noticed that too. Yeah, Succession.
Logan Roy, boy.
Yeah, he plays Logan in Succession. Yeah,
And also William Stryker in X-Men 2 and
X-Men.
Agamemnon.
Really?
Yep. Oh, yeah, he plays Striker on X-Men. He created Wolverine, the weapon.
But
That's
yeah,
good.
I think cast, stories, and just the production of it all overall, I love this movie. And for my final thoughts on this, I'm gonna have to go an A+, just because out of any horror movie or anything, this does capture that Halloween spirit, and it takes place on Halloween night, so you see all these decorations and everything everywhere. So any year when Halloween comes around, I need to make sure I watch this one. And look at that little hellion, that little hellhound.
Oh no.
I give it uh,
I ain't even seen.
a C+ because I can't fail it since it's an older film, and it probably isn't as realistic. So C+ on somebody that hasn't seen it.
Just basing it off of our review alone.
God. I fuck it. I get my grade is it's an A. It's an A. This is all an A piecer.
Maybe a B- then. Who knows?
Because it was like I said, it gave a lot of different perspectives of stories. They all tied together real good for an hour and a half movie. Like it was perfect. They didn't overcross anything. They overstepped their boundaries with the with some of the killing. With some of the killing, but they didn't like I
How
said
they
the
poison
pace.
that one kid.
Oh my god,
He just
bro.
starts throwing up all over the fucking front porch.
Yeah, man. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. Like I said, watching
It's a
when I was
twisted movie, man. Like anybody who has kids will not be a fan of this one.
some terrible things done. There was some terrible things done.
Kids are
Whoever thought,
not safe in this movie. Kids are not safe.
When are
whoever
kids
thought,
ever safe in Halloween movies?
This one especially, man. They get moved off like they're fucking candy.
whoever thought to release this in theaters, they are a sick person. They're a sick person.
But yeah, again, those are our thoughts on Trick or
My
Treat
2-second thoughts.
2007. Thank you, Eric, for joining us halfway through, and Milo as well. As always, check out the rest of our Halloween series, everything else on the Critic Corp. Like and subscribe, do all the shit that you can to support us. We don't deserve your guys' support, but guess what? We're gonna ask for it either way. Got some more videos coming up. Might do one or two more for this Halloween series. Not quite sure yet. It'll all depend on everything. But yeah, that'll be it from us. Anything from you guys before we go off?
I think Milo wanted to say something.
Dude, Milo's been on this.
He's very vocal.
Final thoughts via my phone.
Well, that will be it from the Critic Corp. As always, I am Jordan. This is Malcolm and Eric, and we are signing off. And Milo.
Hey, boy, don't care
Goodbye.
about me.